So. Hallo. Ich muss noch mal gerade was an Einstellungen ändern. Einen Moment. Okay, da werden die Kommentare eingestellt. Gut. Und zwar. Ich begrüße euch jetzt zu den Livestream von Back to the Future, The Game. Ja, Back to the Future, sprich zurück in die Zukunft, ist meine absolute Lieblingsfilmreihe. Ich will ehrlich gesagt nicht, dass das Spiel mir die Filme versaut, aber damit muss man leider immer rechnen, und da ich, wie gesagt, großer Fan dieser Reihe bin, werde ich auch dieses Spiel mal spielen. Ich muss mal gucken, ich möchte ganz gerne die Kommentare von euch drin haben. Das geht so sonst nicht weiter. André ist da. Gut. André, so. Jetzt kann ich deine Kommentare sehen. Auch dich begrüße ich, und dann kann es ja jetzt losgehen. Warum bist du jetzt nicht mehr da? Ich warte noch mal gerade ein paar Sekunden. Wenn du noch da bist, dann schick mir mal ein Hallo. Gut, er ist ja da. Wie gesagt, wenn du noch da bist, schick mir ein Hallo. Nun ja, die haben momentan etwas Brassel mit dem Internet, deswegen beginne ich jetzt einfach mal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 und auf ins Abenteuer. Ich würde mal sagen, ich weiß nicht, was das ist. Video abspielen. Gucken wir uns das
Back to
an.
the Future in video games has not been a pretty one. And so my mandate to Telltale when they said we're going to do Back to the Future is this game cannot suck eggs.
I was aware of his frustration at previous attempts to make...
Das heißt auf Englisch. Okay, lassen wir das. Ich glaube, das ganze Spiel ist auf Englisch, soweit ich weiß. Aber wir gucken jetzt mal. Es geht los. Oh, episch. Ah, ist das schön. Gucken wir uns jetzt mal kurz die Einstellungen hier an. Okay, Musik kann... Machen wir so. Lautstärkepegel passt schon so. Untertitel an. Pop-up-Text an. Ja, Ziele einblenden aus. Fürs Erste, okay. Kann man bestimmt noch unterwegs ändern. Gut. Es geht los ins Abenteuer. Bevor es losgeht, soll das Spiel dir mitteilen, wenn Marty neue Ziele hat. Ja, ich bin super gut im Lesen. Bevor es losgeht, soll Marty dir das Spiel dir... Ich würde mal sagen, am Anfang noch ja. Damit ich das Ganze mitschnalte.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Heine. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
So, ich nehme jetzt mal an, dass Standard jetzt darauf reagieren muss. Im Film wird gesagt, sie haben Einstein aufgelöst. Und ich möchte mich ganz gern trotzdem etwas an den Film halten. Deswegen nehme ich das. Na? Ah, okay.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
I'm not Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Okay. Doc braucht sein Notizbuch. Lass Marty nach links laufen, bis du Docs Notizbuch sehen kannst. Werkzeugkasten, verschlossener Behälter. Ja. Ah! Auf einen Parkplatz der Twin Pines Mall in Hill Valley führen Marty, McFly und Doc Brown ein ganz gewöhnliches Experiment mit Docs zeitreisenden DeLorean durch. Mit ungewöhnlichen Ausgang, ja.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Mal kurz gucken am Werkzeugtasten.
Notebook.
Da haben wir das Notebook.
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. is mass equals I times C, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the fourth root of N. Carry the 9, Ben.
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa. Deja vu. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
Heilige
I'm
Scheiße,
sorry, Marty.
Doc hat sich
come
aufgelöst.
back! Doc!
Was?
Doc!
Ah, okay, ich sehe, André ist wieder da. Kurz im Update, Doc hat sich
Marty?
gerade aufgelöst.
Is everything okay?
Der Anfang war ähnlich zum Film, aber er hat sich
Yeah,
Doc
Mom,
aufgelöst.
it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
Alles okay,
You
kein
better get
Problem.
up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Crap, I'm late.
Ich habe den Ton etwas laut. Ich bin so gespannt, wie das Spiel jetzt wird. Ich bin jetzt gerade richtig gespannt. Ja, ich muss doch mal kurz gucken, ob ich irgendwie den Ton etwas leiser stellen kann. So. Also, um dich nochmal gerade auf den neuesten Stand zu bringen. Pardon. Also, der Anfang von dem Spiel war so ähnlich wie der vom Film. Nur, dass Doc sich aufgelöst hat jetzt am Ende. Und Einstein von der Zeitreise nicht zurückgekehrt ist. Nun ja, jetzt hat sich halt Einstein aufgelöst. Doc ist nicht, hat sich auch aufgelöst. Und jetzt wird das hier im Spiel so dargestellt, als hätte Marty das nur geträumt. Jetzt fahren ja gerade zu Doc. Wenn du soweit mitgekommen bist, schick mir ein Gut oder okay. Wäre dir zumindest sehr dankbar. Ich warte extra so lange. Okay, gut. Es geht weiter. Der Ton war schon arschlaut, deswegen musste ich das auch etwas unterschalten. Ich habe genannt das Hühnerhaut. Hühnerhaut. Ich glaube wohl, ich schmeiß mir morgen mal die Filme rein. Okay, du kannst mich eindeutig hören.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that.
Halt, stopp. Nina kennt Zurück in die Zukunft nicht. Oh mein Gott. Das muss ich gerade erstmal kurz verdauen. Bis gerade habe ich noch so viel von ihr gehalten. Nee, okay, Nina. Das ist eine Bildungslücke, aber kein Problem. Die bauen wir wieder auf. Und wenn ich es in dich reinprügeln muss. Ja, ein Schluck Wodka klingt wirklich gut. Upsala. Kennt zurück in die Zukunft nicht. Okay. Ich komme damit klar. Okay, gut, weiter geht's. Entschuldigung.
New parking garage, and hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Okay, wähle im halt mal. Wähle Objekte im Labor aus, um sicherzugehen, dass Doc hier nichts Gefährliches vergessen hat. Okay, Füttermaschine für Hunde. Ist eigentlich nicht gefährlich. Fernseher, Rothaus-Pelzmodell. Ja, mein Vater. Mein Vater hat er hier vergessen. Nun ja, der könnte
It took me
gegebenenfalls...
forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
Ja, der Vater. Kann ich jetzt nochmal
It took me
ran?
forever to repair this thing after I
Okay,
blew
nee.
it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
Wow. Was für eine nette Aussage. Hast du etwas Gefährliches oder Wertvolles
I'm looking
gesehen?
for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Wow. Das nennt man Kommunikation.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
Never mind. Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Eine Jukebox.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly. Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Mann! Dann halt nicht. Hey, 2 Leute sind da. Yay!
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look
Hello.
great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux
Bis jetzt finde ich
catheter?
es auch noch
None of your
ganz gut.
business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Doc sure did love his Jules Verne.
Ja, Jules Verne hat mir auch meine Großmutter zu Weihnachten mal geschenkt.
Hey, Biff. It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
Ja.
You calling me ignorant?
Nee, meine andere Omi.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Never mind.
Herrgott, Biff. Nein. Nein. Nein.
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
Okay, hier dürfte ich jetzt alles haben. Elektronische Geräte.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener. Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Ah, alles klar. Warte, wo war jetzt das mit den weiteren Uhren?
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Du hast, Martin, drücke die Quadrattaste, um dein Inventar zu öffnen. Okay, ja. Wähle den Verstärker aus, um die Gitarre anzuschließen.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Wow. Ich bin beeindruckt.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Now that is a dangerous amp. Now that is a dangerous amp.
Mal gucken, ob Biff jetzt was
Hey,
Neues sagt.
Biff.
Nee.
Never mind.
Also noch ist das Spiel etwas verwirrend für mich. Auch mit der Steuerung. Ich komme noch nicht so 100% klar, aber das kriege ich schon hin. Aquarium.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. Kind of like Doc. I miss Einstein.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Viereck. Da ist das Inventar. Da ist das Inventar. Kannst damit vielleicht das Buch einfach nehmen. Nee, also das ist das Inventar. Ich muss mir die irgendwie so holen. Ich weiß nicht, vielleicht wenn ich ihn jetzt nochmal versuche hier.
Now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming him up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll. You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Now, Biff.
Ja,
Oh,
ich weiß
yeah.
mittlerweile.
Here you go, Marty.
Ja, nochmal das gleiche. Das Spiel ist mir zu hoch, Leute. Es ist mir zu hoch.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Nun gut. Es ist mir gerade etwas zu hoch, aber ich krieg das schon hin. Mal L3 drücken. Ja, hol dir das Notizbuch von Biff zurück. Geräte, Rathausmodell, Biff.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Never mind. I'll probably never
Okay,
know what
that's
this is for. Hey, Dad. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Yeah.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
I'll
Okay.
keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Ich probier's jetzt mal. Jetzt gehe ich ja hier hin.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Ja, jetzt.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Juhu, ich sammle Trophäen.
Doc?
Gucken wir jetzt mal.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Ah, schön. Schuhe. Nee, ein Schuh. Läuft. Was haben wir hier sonst noch? Tragbarer. Ein Walkman. Ha, cool.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Okay.
Once I know when to look for Doc.
Dann muss ich erstmal raus. Gucken wir mal, Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Wow. Ein sehr gesprächiger Hund. Okay, also ich weiß nicht, inwiefern ihr beide da jetzt mitgekommen seid. Ich muss jetzt eine Zeit herausfinden, in die ich reisen muss. Ey, mobb mich nicht. Ich hab dir nichts getan.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Okay, ich muss erst noch mal raus. Ich glaube, das wird sonst eine endlose Schleife. Vielleicht... Naja... Ich kann ja auch nicht an die Seite gehen, irgendwie. Nee, dann läuft dann da wieder ein...
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Marty!
Ah!
Marty!
Ah!
Okay.
Marty!
Ah!
Marty!
Ah!
Marty!
Ah!
Könnte gleich so ein Remix werden.
Marty!
Ah!
Jetzt guck ich mal, wenn ich dann hier jetzt hingehe. Ich rüste den jetzt mal aus. Das wäre auch eine Idee. Also mit der Kassette ist ja das schon mal passiert. Wenn ich den jetzt hier ausrüste und dann... Ach, verdammt.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Gute Idee, Nina. Du denkst mit.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Schild der Spielhalle. Also man merkt halt, dass das Spiel relativ einfach gebaut ist, alles in einem. Ich gucke lieber nochmal alles durch, ehe ich jetzt noch was Falsches mache.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Okay. Ja, da ist ein Tor, das habe ich schon gesehen. Haben wir hier jetzt noch Summer, Einstein, aha. Und das hier im Prinzip jetzt nur noch. Ja, ich gehe mal davon aus, ja.
Zero. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine. I guess there's time for a quick game.
Läuft. Interessant.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Ja, ist klar. Geht's hier auch noch weiter? Nein. Ja, Folge der Spitze Doc ist mir schon klar. Dass das meine Aufgabe ist, damit hätte ich jetzt überhaupt nicht gerechnet. Strickland, das ist der Schulleiter. Das ist der Lehrer.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Okay, mich interessiert aber, was mit Strickland ist.
You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker. State your business, child.
See, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Okay, das heißt, ich muss jetzt wieder den Schuh ausrüsten.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Hat schon einen komischen Humor, das Spiel.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Okay. Also das Spiel baut halt sehr viel auf Dialoge. Also wirklich sehr viel. Soll halt so in etwa einen 4. Film ersetzen, wenn man es jetzt so sieht.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Definitiv. Eine sehr nette Dame. Okay, was haben wir jetzt sonst noch? Fernglas, Bonbons, Heizkörper. Das Bild. Tür zur Straße, Schuhe, Küchentür.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
So, während die nämlich jetzt weg ist, mache ich mein Image gute Laune. Gute Laune. Meinen Namen und dann kann ich schnell danach gucken.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Nimmt der mal das gleiche aus?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Ja, die will bestimmt die Nachbarn gucken.
That's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil. water's boiling by now.
Naja, das könnte ich mir gut vorstellen.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Ich glaube, ich gehe nochmal zu den Schuhen. Also das mitten... Halt mal. Wo ist das?
Stop looking at me. Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays... Ugh.
Vielleicht kann ich dir ja fragen, wann sie... Boah, die Steuerung hier ist ja mehr als bescheiden.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Ah,
Yes?
alles klar.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Okay.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Alter. Dann mach ich jetzt mal die Heizung.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train.
Definitiv
All right,
seine
Einstein
mit
bought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly.
Okay. Also ich muss dann da jetzt hingehen und dann fragen, oh,
October
eine Bar,
28,
die abgefallen.
1985. Authorities
Fackel
still
ist.
mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these
Ja,
stacks.
ja, ja,
Wish I could
ja,
narrow
ja.
it down to a year at least.
Jammer nicht. Kann die jetzt vielleicht mal wieder
I'm
reinkommen?
gonna write a sternly worded letter of complaint.
Okay. War grad
Excuse
dran.
me, Miss Strickland? Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch...
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Wow.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Okay, ein letzter Versuch, ansonsten verschwinde ich. Ja, mal kurz.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Ansonsten würde ich jetzt zur Videothek gehen.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by Maul's shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Also Nina, das sind also Anspielungen auf die Filme. Das ist jetzt mit 28. Oktober 1985, das war vom ersten
Can't leave
Film.
now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
Ich versuche jetzt trotzdem nochmal zu gehen.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
Herrgott, noch eins. Oh, Newt, aber ich bin sozial. Vielleicht
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Wow.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you. I told you not to touch those. There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Gott sei Dank.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out, get out, get out!
Ja, ich bin draußen.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Das nehme ich am besten. Also Arbeitskleidung glaube ich nicht, dass er es mir abkauft. Und es ist so, dass meine Aussagen das Spielgeschehen verändern. 3? Okay.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck. Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy.
Ah, shit.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Ist kein
Einstein, ready to
schlechtes
go now,
Spiel.
boy.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment?
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets? No doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett. Das ist einer von Miami Vice. Aus einer 80er-Serie. Harry Callahan ist, glaube ich, auch irgendwie ein bekannter Name. Aber Sonny Crockett...
Sonny Crockett.
Ist schon ganz
Thank you
cool.
for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Ah, okay, das ist Mrs.
I gotta
Strickland.
find Doc.
Nehme ich mal an. So. Ich find's schade, dass er nicht sprinten kann, dass er nicht irgendwie schneller laufen kann.
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
Dementsprechend müsste ich dann jetzt gucken, wie ich zum Gefängnis komme. Bringen wir uns gerade mal alles in einen auf den neuesten Stand. Die Nachricht in Docs durch Zeit geschleuderten DeLorean lässt Marty McFly in Hill Valley der Prohibitionszeit reisen, um seinen Mentor vor den Kugelhagel der Gangster zu retten. Doch zuerst muss er Doc finden, der im Gefängnis sitzt, weil er eine illegale Bar niedergebrannt haben soll. Okay. Wir hätten uns dann, was das angeht, schon mal auf den neuesten Stand gebracht.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark. I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Schild des Friseurladens.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like?
Möglicherweise.
A hunting lodge?
Das wäre auch jetzt eine meiner nächsten Vermutungen gewesen. Machen wir gerade hier einen Schreibwarenladen, wenn wir jetzt sowieso schon einmal überall reingehen.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out!
Alles klar. Okay. Kurz gucken, ich kann ja aber nicht rein oder so.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that? I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy.
Habe ich schon irgendwas? André schläft? Bin ich etwa so uninteressant?
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Der blöde Hund.
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Oh, ich muss mal,
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Echt, du findest es wirklich interessant? Cool. Also, weil jetzt ja wirklich noch so, der André kennt den Film. Das ist halt die Sache, der kennt den Film, man kann ja nicht das mal
Gale, Zemeckis, and
zusammendenken.
Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Hä? Cool.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Ah, okay. Robert Zemeckis, also Zemeckis hat er jetzt gerade gesagt, das ist, der Produzent von Zurück in die Zukunft. Der Erfinder. Konnte gerade nur blau sehen. Ja, ich habe gerade geguckt, was das für eine Trophäe war. Hat mich etwas irritiert. Drei Leute. Hi, der Witzka. Hallo an alle, die jetzt noch mit dazugekommen sind.
Bank of Italy?
Was steht da?
Bank of Italy?
Ja, könnte hinhauen.
Bank of Italy?
Mann, ich will denn da rein. Ich weiß nicht, wer die beiden anderen sind.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Ich bin gespannt. Ihr könnt euch ja gerne mal bemerkbar machen. Ob ihr mich vielleicht persönlich kennt, wovon ich eher weniger ausgehe. Außer wenn André wieder da ist. Nee, André schläft immer noch? Okay. Jetzt ist einer weggegangen.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly...
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Und da waren wir wieder alleine, wir beide. Nun gut, was soll's.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Okay. Hey, Never mind.
Ja, es geht wirklich alles schnell. Also ich komme kaum teilweise mit bei den Gesprächen. Ja, ich bemühe mich trotzdem etwas aufzupassen.
For we were born only yesterday and know nothing, and our days on Earth are but a shadow. Actually, I won't be born for about 40 years.
Alles klar.
Maybe I
Telefon.
should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Okay.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Ich hätte mir eigentlich für das Spiel, das gibt's ja auch auf PlayStation 3, ich hätte mir da eine deutsche Übersetzung gewünscht. Das wäre im Prinzip so viel besser gewesen. So, jetzt mal gerade gucken. Finde Doc. Ich bin dabei. Echt? Fällt mir gar nicht auf.
Mill
Aber
Valley
danke.
Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931. Psst, Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Won't talking to yourself cause, you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Also, jetzt mal kurz, um auf deinen Kommentar zurückzukommen. Ja, also, es gibt Gott sei Dank einen deutschen Untertitel, wobei halt die Dialoge sind ziemlich schnell. Und ich bin der Meinung, dass es deutlich besser wäre, wenn die Dialoge wenigstens auf Deutsch wären, weil auf der PlayStation 3 sind die auf Deutsch und ich weiß nicht, warum die das hier jetzt auf einmal weggelassen haben. Nun ja.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Oder kann ich das nicht sogar einstellen irgendwie? Einstellungen. Nee. Nee, kann ich nicht.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Gut, also Suppenküche hat er jetzt gesagt. Aber ich möchte gerade noch weiter gucken. Kann ich hier noch irgendwie lang? Nee. Okay, ich nehme mal an, dass der
I better
Typ...
not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Okay, dann muss ich doch mit dem sprechen.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Oh, ich gehe auch nochmal zum Telefon. Ich glaube, mit dem Telefon... Der hat mir, glaube ich, gerade eine Telefonnummer gegeben.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his
Ja.
timeline.
Ich bin halt auch nicht mehr so ganz auf dem Dampfer. Ich bin seit 6 Uhr wach.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
Gerichtshaus? Okay. Suche den jungen Emmett Brown. Ich probiere es jetzt nochmal.
I better not talk to him.
Nee,
I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ich könnte mir gut vorstellen, aber nee, der ist zu alt für einen. Er rührt immer noch? Nee, okay, kommt immer noch das Gleiche.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Okay, also muss ich den irgendwo auf der Straße finden, nehme ich mal an. Die Hoffnung stirbt zuletzt, ja, da hast du wohl recht. Aber sie stirbt.
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there. Hello?
No solicitors!
Lamont's House of Ermine. I guess there's not much call for fur coats in the middle of the Depression, especially in June.
Da hast du wohl auch recht. Ich habe auch nicht gesagt, dass sie sofort stirbt. Ich bin davon überzeugt, dass es hier noch ein paar versteckte Trophäen gibt.
Majestic Arbs. Transients welcome.
Komm.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Ach, halt mal, ne, das war Shark. Hier kommt man nicht rein in den Raum. Dann bleibt mir ein paar... Einstein hat es sich da gemütlich gemacht. Ja, also du hast vollkommen recht. Ich bin halt nicht so wie an... Bleib stehen! Ich bin halt nicht so wie André, der einfach mal auf gut Glück das Spiel spielt und dann hofft, dass er durchkommt, so. Sondern ich versuche das wirklich durchzukriegen und wenn möglich 100%, weil ich habe bis jetzt noch kein Spiel auf 100%. Und bei diesem Spiel will ich das ganz gerne hinkriegen. Und es gibt davon ja 5 Episoden und wenn ich dann da 5 Episoden wirklich hinkriege, dann wäre ich schon ziemlich zufrieden. Und ziemlich stolz. Halt mal, da ist noch so ein Schild. Dann gehe ich rüber zum... Nein. Tür der Absteiger? Hä? Das ist ein Absteiger. Er läuft einfach mal gerade auf gut Glück. Ich mache jetzt
Majestic Arbs. Transients welcome.
Ja, der ist halt so. Was
Young Doc's in the courthouse. I hope I'll be able to recognize him.
Okay, ich warte auf dich. Ah, da bist du wieder. Okay. Dann geht's sofort weiter. Ah, das ging aber schnell. Okay. Also ich nehme an, dass ich jetzt alles gefunden habe. Ich meine, lange dauert dieser Stream jetzt auch nicht mehr. Einstein, komm mal. Oh, ich komme zu dir.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Wow. Ich habe schon gedacht, es passiert wieder irgendetwas und der scheichelt den. Na dann. Das sind ja wichtige Sachen, die geklärt werden müssen. Solange es noch früh genug ist.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Okay.
Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of What am I missing here? Or do we take H
Wo ist er? Hallo? Ich muss deiner Stimme folgen. Oh, ich bin blöd, eins von beiden. Herrgott, hier wäre echt eine Sprintfunktion ganz praktisch. Ich verlange ja nicht von denen, dass ein Marathon läuft, sondern einfach mal so ein schnelleres Gehen. Da!
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Geduld ist mein zweiter Vorname, ob du es glaubst oder nicht. Simon Geduld Lennart.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. No.
Bleib stehen. Bleib stehen.
I don't need to go in there anymore. Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might...
Ich verfolge ihn jetzt, wenn es sein muss. Das mache ich in meiner Freizeit.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Nicht schlecht.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Start over.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty. Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
About your...
Say it.
Ich glaube, jetzt gehe ich nochmal zurück zum... Hast du Brot? Ja. Hat er bestimmt irgendwo tief im Inneren, aber dann verklagt er mich noch. Ich gehe erstmal jetzt zurück zum alten Doc und versuche den da nochmal zu fragen. Ich schätze mal so in der Viertelstunde ist dann aber auch Schluss für heute.
Psst, Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
So, mal kurz noch einen Schluck vorher trinken. Also.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great!
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Okay.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do to convince Team Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Wow. Ich habe schon mit etwas mehr gerechnet.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Mm-hmm.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Okay.
What
Vielleicht
do I
weiß
do
er
to
etwas.
convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure. Maybe
Okay.
if we solve that problem he's working on, he'll be more inclined to trust you.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Okay. Also er ist bei der Expo angemeldet. Dann müssen wir jetzt noch mal gerade Mann! Doc finden. Also die Steuerung ist wirklich bescheiden. Ja!
Will you just give me a
Noch gerade
chance?
so.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Okay.
About
Don't
your...
say it. Or do we take H to stand for permitting a line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied... Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
Hä?
Crockett.
Ich habe jetzt gerade nichts gedrückt.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. That's Newton. But how much...
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Ich komme dann da auch
I
nicht
better
rein.
not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Also muss ich mit Doc auch noch über die anderen Sachen reden. Also teilweise ist das Ganze hier etwas verwirrend, vor allem die Steuerung macht mich fertig. Vor allem, ich laufe jetzt gerade hier nach links, aber ich drücke nach rechts. Hoppla, jetzt bin ich glatt an Doc vorbeigelaufen.
Psst, Doc!
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Okay, wegen des Jüngeren ist ich Hammer. Ja. Deswegen, also die Steuerung ist wirklich bescheiden.
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
Ja, hat wirklich eine Links-Rechts-Schwäche. Alter, 70 Kommentare. Dann sieht man, dass ich jetzt schon bald 2 Stunden Livestream mache.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Okay.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socio-economic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Okay.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Oh, ist ja schön. Der hat jetzt auch fast eine Stunde lang geschlafen.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Hoppla, ich wollte oh Mann, ich wollte keine Hinweise haben. Vielleicht, wenn ich mit dieser Telefonnummer... ich habe nur mal alles durchgenommen. Also... alles, was denn da war. Ich habe denen erzählt, dass... dass ich den Großvater von Biff getroffen habe. Dann habe ich ihn nach der Reporterin gefragt, nach Mr. Strickland. Dann habe ich ihn noch angesprochen, da ich meinen Großvater getroffen habe, und ja, das war's.
Nah. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Kein Problem.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Ich gebe mein Bestes. Ich versuche mich zurückzuhalten.
Brown Estate, Klondike 51038. I don't need to go in there anymore.
Nee, ich bin natürlich stets bemüht, nicht alles durchzunehmen. Manchmal muss ich mich halt auch etwas zusammenreißen, aber alles in einen kriege ich das schon irgendwie hin. Vielleicht, wenn ich in diese Richtung gehe? Nein, nicht da hoch. Komm mir mal entgegen. Nee. War das eine Straße? Ja, das war die Straße, wo wir am Anfang waren.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Nach Straßenschildern? Ja, ich probier's mal.
Majestic Arms. Transients welcome. I better not go back in there. They're angry, and they've got scissors.
Ja, sie sind wütend und werfen Scheren, alles klar.
Just think, in 55 years, they'll be able to rent 5-year-old movies on this spot. I don't need anything in there, and I don't have any money.
Ich meine, ich schmeiße auch immer Scheren, wenn ich sauer bin. So ist es jetzt nicht. Das habe ich mir ja richtig zum Hobby gemacht.
I don't need anything in there, and I don't have any money.
Nee. Schild des Pelzhändlers.
Ron's House of Ermine. I guess there's not much call for fur coats in the middle of the Depression, especially in June. I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
In die Bank komme ich ja auch nicht rein.
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Geh schon mal in dieses Suppenhaus. Okay, ne? Schild des Schreibwarenhans, ne. Ne, ist immer das gleiche. Ich könnte vielleicht noch gucken, ins Polizeirevier reinzukommen. Wobei, ich habe doch noch eine Idee. Nämlich, ich nehme jetzt das hier in die Hand.
I really don't think they need to know the Brown family phone number. I really don't think they need to know the Brown family phone number.
Ah.
Nah.
Brown residence?
Ich kann es gerne noch mal versuchen, weil irgendwie hat es gerade nicht geklappt, aber klar, ich probiere es noch mal.
I don't think so.
Herrgott, ich will doch nur.
Brown Estate, Klondike 51038.
Okay, jetzt wird gruselig, wir denken fast gleich. Willst du gleich denken wie ich? Willst du das Risiko wirklich eingehen? Wobei, da hinten geht's auch noch weiter, glaube ich. Ich muss dann gleich mal
Never
reinzukommen.
be able to remember what young Doc's mumbling about. Nah. Nah.
Oh, let's start over. 4 equals math. Times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass of acceleration?
Okay, hat nicht funktioniert. Okay, ich versuche jetzt noch ins Polizeirevier reinzukommen. Ah, die Steuerung hier macht mich fertig.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Wow. Es ist ganz offiziell, ich komme gerade nicht weiter. Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass das Spiel vielleicht doch schwieriger sein könnte, als man denkt.
Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation.
Könnte natürlich sein, dass die Steuerung deswegen etwas bescheidener ist. Ich spreche alle an, ja, habe ich ja schon. Foto von George McFly. Ich versuche dir mal das Notizbuch zu zeigen.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Jetzt geht er wieder rein. Jetzt kommt er wieder raus.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Okay, ich habe mir jetzt hier alles angeguckt.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that. Maybe not.
Das Band wäre vielleicht noch eine Möglichkeit, aber das Zettelchen nimmt er ja nicht an. Na komm, den krieg ich noch eingeholt. Oder doch nicht. Das wäre vielleicht auch noch eine Möglichkeit. Was soll ich denen schon großartig zum Schnüffeln geben, ne?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator?
Okay, jetzt muss ich nämlich, glaube ich, ja zurück zu Doc. Und den das abspielen. Wenn wir es gemacht haben, ist Schluss für heute. Boah.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay, dann gehe ich doch nochmal zum anderen. Wo ist das da?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Moment.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
So.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Dass der Hund einfach reagiert, finde ich klasse.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
Ja, ja, logisch.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah.
So. 2 Stunden gespielt. Und ich würde mal sagen, das war's. Ich guck mal. Speichern. Spielstand. Speichern. Speichert er jetzt? Ach so. Nee, halt mal. Okay, ja. Ich hoffe, es hat dir trotzdem gefallen. Ich bin ja nicht gerade so der beste Redner. Und ja, mal gucken, vielleicht mache ich morgen nochmal einen Livestream. Eventuell. Werden wir mal gucken. Yay! Dann wünsche ich euch schon mal einen schönen Abend noch und eine gute Nacht gleich. Ihr wart ein großartiges Publikum. Du warst ein großartiges Publikum. Und dann würde ich sagen, okay, dann eventuell bis morgen. Dir eine gute Nacht und danke. Ja, wie gesagt, dir auch danke. War ein netter Abend. Hast gut mitgemacht. Und dann adios. Einzigartiges Publikum. Ein Applaus dafür. Uhuhuhuhu. Ja, komm, dann mach noch gerade die 100 Kommentare voll. Tschüss. Na, noch einer. Komm. Ich hab 100 Kommentare. Halleluja. Okay. Gute Nacht.